Hi class, how are you today?
Thank you, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
I am fine. How was your day?
It was good, actually. It is Eid holiday, so we went to sacrifice some cow, and I'm happy but very tired because it was very tiring. You know, there was I carried the meat to home, and no one helped me, so I'm very tired. How are you, sir?
I am fine. I am relaxed and I am fine. I'm good now.
Okay, I am glad.
I hope you are better or good.
Thank you. Yes, I am. I am.
Okay. Can you please? I give you two pictures. Can you please describe them to me?
Okay, in the first picture there are a lot of dirty dishes. They just cooked something, maybe. I don't know if they have just cooked or not. They cooked something, but they didn't wash the dishes. They left the kitchen dirty. I will never let the kitchen dirty. I hate it. And in the second picture, the guy is sleeping, so he was working, he was studying, then he fell asleep. Maybe he got tired.
About first picture, what do you think first happened when you see the dishes in the sink? First happened. What do you think? Why are the dishes in the sink? Why?
Because someone cooked something, then they left the kitchen without cleaning them. So yes, why? Because they cooked something here.
Or cooked and eat their
I don't know if they eat it or not. We just know they might eat it because there are dirty. There's the plate with some leftover in it.
Yes, they.
So they
might.
also eat it, I guess. Yes.
Yes, they eat it. Yes.
Yes.
So before they eat it and cooked before, and after that you see the dishes.
Yes. First they cooked.
First they cooked. And what about the second picture? The guy.
First he were studying for an exam. Then he fell asleep.
Yes, he was studying and he went. Oh, maybe he's resting or
Yes.
for a while maybe. And he studied because how can you understand that he is studying first? How did you understand it? How?
From the picture, it is not possible to.
Where is he
Obviously,
sleeping? Where is he
he's sleeping on the book on the table.
Yes, not on the bed, on the
Yes.
table. When we understand that he was studying.
Yes. Apparently, he fell asleep while studying.
Yes, it's so true. Now there is a better way to express actions that happened before or interrupted by another action in the past.
Sir, what is interrupted?
Interrupted is being stopped by something else.
Being stopped by something else.
Yes.
Okay.
If you are doing something and something else stopped doing it, it is interruption.
It is interruption.
Yes, interruption is a noun. Interrupt. Yes, I'm told interruption is a noun.
Oh, okay.
For example,
But interrupt, what is it?
for example, while I was speaking, you speak, and
Yes.
you interrupted me while I am speaking.
Oh, okay.
So
I interrupted you because I cut your speaking.
Yes, you cut my speaking. It's a good example.
Okay, I
And
understood. now.
interruption is the noun of this verb. Understand?
Okay.
Now, now we use the past perfect continuous to describe better of these pictures.
Okay.
Okay? Past perfect continuous. Now let's start with the form. To form an affirmative sentence, we use had plus being verb ing. Had is the past participle of have and has.
So, we are going to talk about action that is happened another action in the past, right?
Yes.
As you said.
Yes.
Okay. Can you repeat the form?
Form. Yes. Had plus
Had
being
been,
verb
been,
ing.
verb ing. What is being?
Being is the past participle of the verb to be. To be.
V3, like
Yes.
V3?
V3. Yes. Verb 3. Verb 3.
Okay, I
Yes.
understood.
V3.
Okay.
These never change. Never. According to the subjects. Okay. These never change. This form never change according to the subjects. Understand?
Like will, should.
Yes. Yeah. Will should never change according to the subjects.
Okay.
It's like yes, should and will. It's a positive form is all subjects plus had plus being verb ing. And please make an example sentence of positive form.
He had been studying.
Yes, it's a true. Very good example. He had been studying.
Thank you.
Yes. To form a negative sentence, we put not after had not, or hadn't. Okay, all subjects plus had not or hadn't plus being verb ing. Can you give an example of negative sentence of this?
He hadn't been running.
Yes, he hadn't been running. It's a good example. And to form an interrogative sentence, we put had at the beginning of the sentence. Then the subject plus verb ing.
Don't we use been?
Yes, we use,
Can you repeat it, sir?
we put, I want to give you the form of this. Okay, had
Okay. Had.
plus
Yes.
all subjects
Okay.
plus being verb ing.
Okay.
And I want the example sentence.
Let me think about it. Had she had she cooked anything?
No. Had she cooked anything?
So okay.
Okay.
Been. I forgot been.
Yes. Being. It must be continuous. Past perfect continuous this tense.
Been plus verb. Which verb?
Be, being plus verb ing.
Verb ing. Continuous. Past perfect continuous. So had she been cooking?
Yes. Has she been cooking?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Has she been cooking is true. Let's talk about the meaning of the past perfect continuous. We use the past perfect continuous when we are talking about a progressive or repeated event or action which took place before a particular point in the past.
Before a particular point in the past.
Yes.
Okay. It's like present perfect simple, but just it's in the past.
In the past. It happened in the
So-
past. Yes.
It is not connected to now, it is connected to that particular point in the past, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We often use for or since with the past perfect continuous.
Do we use for and since with all perfects?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All perfects we use.
Okay.
We can use before, when, or while, or we can divide the sentences.
Oh, while do you mean? Because we need another action.
Yes, while.
Okay.
While. We need another action, yes. Sometimes this event or activity.
Can I make an example, sir?
Yes, please.
He had been studying before fall asleep or fell asleep. Should I use present or past?
Past. Past.
So he had been studying before fell asleep.
Yes,
Okay,
fell asleep. Yes. It's a good example.
thank you.
Sometimes this event or activity stops at the specified point of time.
Like this one that I just said.
Yes.
Okay.
It's stop at a specific of time, specified. Okay. He had been driving on the motorway without a brake for several hours when the accident happened.
Okay.
Okay.
So can you write it down?
Yeah. He had been driving on the motorway without a brake for several hours when the accident happened. Now this
So he stopped driving when the accident happened,
yes,
right?
yes, he stopped
Okay.
driving when the accident happened. It's a good example for this.
Okay.
Sometimes this event or activity continues beyond the specified point of time. Beyond the specified.
So it doesn't stop sometimes.
Yes, it doesn't stop. Yes.
But it starts before the time
Yes.
we mentioned. Okay.
I want to give an example of this. The family had been living in the house for years before they noticed the bulge in the wall.
Before they notice bulge in the, so they keep living there after that.
Yes, they keep living there after they.
Oh, okay.
This
Now
for the bulge.
when you say what it means before you say the sentence, I can understand. But I guess if you didn't say when the action ends, it is a little bit complicated. I need to read a lot.
Yes. Okay. Sometimes this event or activity has recently finished before the specific point of time. It's finished. Recently finished.
Recently finished, kinda just finished.
Yes.
Can we use just?
Yes, we can. We can. For example, his eyes were red and I could tell he had been crying. His eyes were red and it is finished specific point of time and I could tell he had been crying. Before he cries, and tell me, explain this sentence. I want you to explain.
Can you write it down, please?
His eyes were red. I couldn't tell he had been crying.
Okay, so his eyes were red. I mean, obviously, your eyes cannot be red if you didn't cry. So, crying happened first, but we understand it here because it is the past perfect continuous, right?
Yes, it's possible.
It is almost like present perfect continuous.
Yes.
We talked about it last week.
Yes.
In the
This is
present continuous, perfect continuous, the action just finished
Finished. Yes, the action just
by now, but in this one, it is just finished before that time, that past time. I understand.
the specified point of time.
Specified point of time.
Yes.
Okay.
If the sequence of events is clear, it is possible to use other tenses, such as the past simple or the past perfect simple.
Oh, so we don't have to use it.
Yes, we don't have to use it. I want to give an example sentence, okay? 2 days after he had returned from Germany, Britain began to compose a new song cycle for Pierce with piano accompaniment. Do you want me to repeat or?
Write it, please.
Okay, I will write it. 2 days after he had returned from Germany, Britain began to compose a new song cycle for Pierce with piano accompaniment.
Okay, so this is an example of the clear sequence, right?
Yes,
So first he had returned This is also
from Germany.
past simple, I guess. Past
Past
perfect
simple
simple.
tense. Past perfect simple. Yes. He returned from Germany. He had returned from Germany. Past perfect simple.
Okay. And then
Began to compose.
that is the second action. So the first action is returning.
Yes.
The second action.
Is began to compose.
Yes.
A new song is past simple. Yes, it's a past simple. Yes, it's a past simple.
So this is always, is it always about past of the past simple sentence?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay.
It's always about that. It's true. Now, 2 days after he returned, past. It is also possible here, as the order of events is completely clear. Okay, it means that we can use past simple 2 days after he returned.
Oh, instead of past perfect simple,
Yes.
we can also use past simple too.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
we can use past simple.
Because it is not possible to do it before returning. It is clear, right?
Yes, yes.
If it was not clear, I couldn't do it then.
It is.
Past.
He must return to do this action. In this sentence, he returned from Germany first.
Okay.
So we use past simple. But then he began to compose a new song cycle for peers after he returned.
After he returned,
So
yeah.
before he must return before, for this sentence I'm talking about, he must return before and write a new song. Okay.
Okay.
So he
I
must
understand.
first return. So we use past simple.
Okay.
Okay, it is possible. Now, let's go to practice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome.